don't know the story to The Incredibles, but what if I told you everything you knew about the story was a lie? Yep, that's right. There was a secret chronological timeline that Pixar had slipped under our noses. Entire settings, events, and lore that have been tucked away behind a video game. The game actually fills in the gaps the movie never showed us. Don't believe me? Just ask executive producer of the game, Lyle Hall.
While we are not telling a different story in any way, shape, or form, there are places in the film where they might spend a little bit of time, and we're spending a lot of time. So for instance, maybe a 30-second scene in the film might be a 13-minute level in the game.
A 30-second scene in the film might be a 13-minute long level in the game. And if we manage to combine both the movie and the game, we finally get the full story in the order it was meant to happen. So today, I'm going to uncover the true timeline to The Incredibles and how to actually watch the movie. The movie pretty much starts the same. Bob gets involved with the car chase and saves the cat from the tree. But what we didn't know is how far Bon Voyage was from robbing banks and causing trouble. Mr. Incredible even says later in the film,
"Any other night I'd go after him myself."
Meaning this isn't the first time the two had butt heads. And the crazy part is, Bon Voyage doesn't act alone. There are those who are inspired by his acts of crime and helps him get away. This even has Elastigirl involved with the chase, as she tries to put a stop to Bon Voyage's evil plan. All this while they both have a wedding to attend to? That's impressive. Soon after, we go back to the movie where the two eventually meet up and have their playful banter.
Well, I think you need to be more flexible.
As the night falls, Mr. Incredible notices a jumper and attempts to rescue him. Bon Voyage just so happens to be in this building. That's when Buddy appears.
And Incrediboy!
Incredible?
Mr. Incredible takes a wild ride across the city as he desperately tries to remove the bomb. Bon Voyage escapes, and then the rest of the movie plays out the same again. Before Dash gets sent to the principal's office, he's unfortunately late for school. Or is he? Dash quickly sets off to school, and he's even gone over 90 miles per hour. He's feeling overconfident in his speed, and then decides to pull a prank on his teacher. That's when he finally gets sent to the principal's office. We then skip to the burning building scene. Apparently this fire was caused by some insane arsonist. The arsonists take note of this brave and strong masked man who entered this burning building to save the trapped civilians. They openly mock him and call him Mr. Incredible. If only they knew.
Oh, Mr. Incredible!
These guys laugh at everything, even being crushed by metal. Finally, with all the civilians saved, Bob punches through a wall, and the rest of the movie resumes to normal. Mirage finds out Bob is Mr. Incredible, Bob is fired from his job, and now Bob is on his way to Nomanisan Island. Mr. Incredible's quest here was just time-lapsed in the movie, but as it turns out, there was much more on the island than what we expected. There's a horde of combat robots. These are probably prototypes as to what's to come. They try to stop Bob from finding the Omnidroid. Mr. Incredible continues to journey into the jungle until he finally is face to face with the Omnidroid. After the battle, we can view the movie like normal again. In the 48-minute mark, we could stop the movie again. After getting comfortable in his room, Mr. Incredible heads on to the conference room, but has a few obstacles in his way. In fact, the guards start shooting at him, making him question what is really going on here. During his adventure, he rides a Velociopod and destroys towers. There's also this powerful robot that he can't even get close to. He then uses its bombs against it. This isn't the first time Bob has used the robot's weapons against itself, and it won't be the last. Now we go back to the movie. During this point, Helen goes to talk to Edna, and Mr. Incredible has reached the conference room. We can skip ahead to when Mr. Incredible starts to sneak into Syndrome's base. There is more than meets the eye here too. Play this level, and then go back to the movie. Once Helen gets the jet from Snug and the kids stow away, stop the movie right here. This time we're not going to talk about the movie, we're going to talk about the Jack Jack attack short. We need to watch this to understand what happened to Corey the babysitter, and how Syndrome later has Jack Jack. Phew! Now we can go back to the movie, all the way up to this point. Elastigirl leaves her kids in the cave while she finds Mr. Incredible. As it turns out, her adventure here is also extended. There's a pattern here. Meanwhile, back at the movie, the guards set up the rocket and the kids evacuate. Bob and Helen are reunited, and we can pause the movie after the dash scene. The game actually plays this part nearly identical. However, whatever happened to Violet during this? Violet chooses to escape the guards using her invincibility. In one of the strangest stealth levels I've ever played. Hey, wait a minute.
Or their daughter Violet, whose two abilities are to either turn invisible or form a force field on her. So in her levels, you get to use a lot of stealth.
What? Why would they remove this? Release the Violet force field cut. Eventually, Violet defends herself, and we can continue the movie. But don't get too comfortable. We still have to explore the island as the Incredible. The family reunites and fights together. Skipping right along, we can stop the movie here. Right when Mirage helps the family get into the computer that has the rocket's last coordinates, as it turns out, the power of the rocket silo is out. So the family decides to split up. Helen reestablishes power to the silo, Bob makes his way over to the launch sequence activation panel, and the kids make their way to the rocket. Helen finds herself in a labyrinth of underground lava tunnels located underneath Syndrome's base, and Bob gets the hardest level in the game. The rocket is now ready to launch. Now we can go back to the movie. The Supers return back to the city, battle the android with the help of Frozone, and that's where the game ends. Now we can finish the movie. Was the game perfect? No, absolutely not. The camera can become wonky, to the point a cheat code has to be used to fix it. Speaking of, some of the cheats on the many sites don't even work. Like this one, that's supposed to give Dash unlimited credit power. What the heck is a Gilgan Dash? But the game provides context for the entire story of the movie. They go hand in hand to tell each other's story. But what about after Syndrome is defeated?
Behold the Underminer! I am always beneath you, but nothing is beneath me!
This question ate me up for a long time. I wanted more from the Incredibles world, and it's like Heavy Iron Studios heard me and delivered the Rise of the Underminer video game. Man, I remember playing this at a friend's house and then getting a copy for the PlayStation 2. Me and my dad would walk miles to a Blockbuster just to get it. Good times. Good times. The game features Mr. Incredible and Frozone teaming up and going underground to stop the Underminer, and his terrifying Gilgan-bot. Oh, it's a that's so cool. He seems to like that his name was included here. From there, they learn about the Underminer's weapon, the Magnemizer, used to turn the world upside down and make the sun a distant memory. They meet a robot named Doug, who doesn't want to cause destruction and wants to be left alone. He helps the Supers free the enslaved scientists from the Underminer's grasp. The game ends with a cinematic battle with the Underminer, and it's a pretty simple story with easier gameplay than the last game, but man is the co-op addicting. The crazy thing about this game is how it seems canon to the Boom comics from 2009. In issue 13, we see Mr. Incredible and Frozone reminiscing on their adventures from the game, and the Underminer is even shown alive. Unfortunately for the game and comics, with the release of The Incredibles 2, they are both considered non-canon. I guess it's kinda unfair to claim these as canon, since Brad Bird didn't have much involvement with them anyway. But Incredibles 2 does feature a song that was used in the game, and the main villain is basically Mesmerella from the comics. With all that being said, now we know the true timeline to The Incredibles. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want more theory videos like this, just comment below and I'll see what I can do. Alright, take care. Bye.